going out like a sucker, no way.
What is going on, people? It is your boy Sven D bringing you Subscriber Sunday. And this week, ladies and gentlemen, we got some pretty interesting questions to go over with you guys, so I'm pretty excited to get this started. So let's just jump right into it. The first one is going to be from Soccer19, and he is asking, how did I get into drugs? When I was younger, it really started out with a lot of peer pressure, and I had a lot of hardships growing up. Just a lot of issues with family, parents being divorced and fighting, a lot of stuff like that. And I took the wrong avenue to really solve those problems. I took the wrong alternative solution to kind of making those problems go away. So it started out with peer pressure, and then it kind of came as a resort to fixing my problems, but in the end, it really just made them worse. Something I really want to touch on a more in-depth base with you guys in the future. So, this is definitely something I'm going to keep in mind. Thank you for asking this, Soccer. I'm glad we kind of got that out there. The next one is going to be from Lightning Sponsorship. Now, this question, he asked me last week about the equipment to use. So I'm going to break it down very basically. First off, you're going to need a capture card or an HD PVR, such as a Dazzle, EasyCap, the Hop Hog HD PVR, the Roxio HD capture card. There are a bundle of different things you can get, and then you'll get recording software with those, and for some of them you'll even get editing software, like with the Dazzle you get Pinnacle Studios. The next thing you're going to need is, depending on what kind of capture card you use, you might need splitters, component cables, or HD component cables, then a PC or a laptop, and then you're going to want some software to edit and render your videos, such as Sony Vegas. Pinnacle Studio that comes with the Dazzle is actually great because you can record your commentaries, record the gameplay for your commentaries, and edit them all in one place, so that's pretty nice to have. The next one is going to be from Reggae Panda Vids. What's your religious outlook? View on morality and life after death. Well, my religious outlook, I am a Catholic. I've been Catholic throughout my life. I've had some periods throughout my life where I've questioned certain things in the religion I do believe in now. But, the more mature I got, the less I let other people's opinions affect my own. And, I believe in God. I believe in after death. You either go to heaven or hell. And, I think that's that. I think that life's kind of a game and a test to kind of get to one or the other. So that would be my religion and my outlook on life after death. Next one is going to be from FX Navarro. What do you think about Halo soundtracks? Well, I've heard them very limited. I haven't really gotten too into Halo. Obviously, I've always played in the PS3. I have played Halo, both online and single player. I loved the first few Halos for the Xbox, the campaign I'm speaking of. Absolutely loved the campaign. Some of the best campaigns I've ever played in my life. Now, as far as the soundtracks, I think the whole Halo experience, music included, is just phenomenal. I'm more or less gearing towards the single player mode because I never really got too much into multiplayer. I would just be playing it with friends. But I think Halo is a great game, and the sound, just the experience that it kind of gives you, is pretty unique, and you won't find that anywhere else. The next one is gonna be from Tokenator. I'm going to save that one for last. Link 1010-3. Exactly how did you lose your virginity at 12? What were the circumstances around it? I would say curiosity and a girlfriend that probably matured a lot faster than most of the girls our age. Peer pressure from her, curiosity, and stupidity, most of all, because it was a very dumb decision. If I could go back, I would change it, and I would have definitely waited longer. But yeah, the girl was pretty horny, and she wanted to do what she wanted to do, regardless of how I felt about it. I was definitely nervous, but the curiosity always was something at the back of my mind. So hopefully that answers your question. And the last one that I just read a second ago is from Tokenator. Sven D, what should you do if someone is being racist to you when he's the same race as you? Now, a lot of people consider racism when you are arrogant to somebody of the opposite race, but that's not true at all. Racism is something that comes, no matter what race you are and what race you're directing it towards. I'm sure we know one of the more powerful racist words that refers to the African American race, and it's honestly uncalled for. If you are, you know, this is a really touchy subject, and it's something that I don't feel the most comfortable talking about because I know people that I know personally that use it casually as referring to somebody as a friend or homie or something like that, whatever you want to deem it. But overall, anybody with racist intentions, I don't want to go into a particular word, but racism, there is no reason for it. It is extremely uncalled for, regardless of what race you are or what race you are directing, the derogatory words towards. Honestly, Tokenator, if I were you, I would try to talk to them about it. Because, I mean, really, I can't speak for how you feel about the situation. If you are uncomfortable with it, I would approach that person and just kind of bring it to their attention, what they're doing and how you feel about it. Because a lot of people do stuff that they don't realize until somebody kind of brings it up to them and says, hey, I'm not so much cool with this. Could you try to chill out a little bit with the language you use, or this, that, or the other. So, I would make a decision based on how you feel about it. If it's something that you're uncomfortable with and it's something that you deal with on a daily basis, approach that person and let them know how you feel. It might make a big difference. So, if there's anything I didn't answer with any of the questions that you guys asked me, feel free to ask me to elaborate a little bit more on a particular question. You're always welcome to send me as many questions as you want. I got a couple of repeats, one from Navarro and one from Reggae Panda Vids that I'm going to be answering for the next week's show already. But for the rest of you, feel free to send me as many questions on whatever topics you like. But anyways, guys, it's your boy Sven D, and until next time, I will catch y'all later.